Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's Chris here. I wanted to give you guys a little update on the 4 hour, what I've been looking at. So what we have here, guys, coming through right here, this is our 200-day moving average. So as you can see, we're up above that, and that's at around $134. So that's good. You can see the overall trend line that we broke out of. So that was good. And also, you can see how we came down here, we wicked through it, but we closed on it. And then right here, and we've been up above it. So that's a very important marker to hold as well. But what I want to show you, I pulled a Fibonacci from the start of this run here. So this was at about $113, and I pulled it up to the top here. And as you can see, we retraced back from the wick here last night to about the 382. So a decent little pullback. But one way you could tell that this was actually coming, do you see right here 3 different times we tried to break up through and we couldn't, if that makes sense. So we made 3 attempts at getting past it, trying to get to that 160, and it didn't make it. And then what we have here, it's almost like that tombstone doji, or we'll just call it a doji. And that doji was followed by this huge bearish candle here, and that's where we just fell off the cliff. You guys got to remember, you see how we climb here? It's this nice steady climb. Bulls climb, and the bears jump out the window. So that's how it happens. But I want you guys to also be aware of this. People are trading this. When you can see a 10% gain or a 20% gain, people are going to take profits. Not everyone's going to be a long-term holder. You know, guys, so many times people will wait in the stock market. If they can get 10, 15, 20% on their money in a year, they're excited. This can be in a day. So people aren't stupid. People take profits. So when you see these pullbacks, don't necessarily get nervous. Nothing's changed with the fundamentals. But I wanted to show you how we pulled back to the 382 here, and that was around $140. So that's where I really want to see us stay above that. If we do not stay above that, most likely we're going to go back to this 50% right here. 50% retracement at $135. But also, as you can see, this was a nice white candle that came in here. So we're going to have to see what type of follow through we get. We really need some good volume coming through. And I want to look on the 4 hour. I want to check the MACD for us and the RSI. And I hope you guys are having a great Saturday. And I always forget to ask you, if you guys could comment, like, and subscribe, that would be great. I'm just trying to get this channel going the best I can so I can help you guys, and we can have this all documented throughout history, and hopefully we'll do well throughout time. But as you can see, when this cross, or this MACD right here, started to signal that it was going down, that's when we really had this bearish candle come in. So they kind of work hand in hand. I really want you guys to pay attention to that. When you see that curve and it drops off the cliff, most likely there's going to be some selling coming here. So you can also see on the histogram, we turn back negative for the time being. So what we need this to do is come down here and flatten out a little bit and give us another opportunity to try to get over top of that signal line there. Then let's check on the day. As you can see on the daily, we're still up above. So yet again, when we had that cross right there, guys, what happened? We had that run. Remember, I said this is a beginner's channel, so that's why I really go through this stuff with you, so you can see what I'm looking at as well. Now, this candle here, that doesn't look the most friendly. Right there. Because this candle comes down more than halfway here. So we're going to have to see what happens, but it also did go all the way down to $140. Then it got bought back up to where we're at now at $148. So that does show a little bit of strength. But you guys know I'm a candle guy. And just like this one here, when this big candle came in and it basically engulfed the white one, then we went down a little bit. That makes sense. Then we almost had this tiny little hammer here, followed by this bullish candle, and we set up a nice little run. So we are out of the trend line right now. And on the daily, you can see this is the 200-day moving average. We've been flirting around with it. So we'd really like to close up above that for the day. But RSI next. So our RSI is around 57. And the main thing I really wanted to stay above, which I've talked to you all about, was this 40. That's a really big deal. So on this 40, we don't want to be underneath this and having that as overhead resistance and hitting it and going back down. We want to have that as support. So if it does go down that low, we want to bounce off that hard. So we really need to pay attention to that. Right now we're in a healthy range. I mean 56.9, 57, that's healthy. Let's check the 4 hour. 4 hour we're at 55. 3 hour we're at 54, and you can see on the 3 hour how we kind of found that bottom at around 47, and then we went back up to 54, so we were gaining a little bit of strength there. Then the 2, and that's why it's so crucial to pay attention to all these different time frames. Do you see it's 52 now for the RSI? 50, drop to 50, and that is a great indicator. And then we'll just do the 1 hour. The 1 hour we're at 47. So I want to bring this to you guys. Just expect some healthy pullbacks from time to time. That's traders being smart and trying to make some coins. Like I said myself, I'm trying to make some coins as well. Last night when we got to $155, I said, you know what, I'm going to put in a stop loss at 153. The candles look like it could drop down. And I didn't go with my gut instinct. And I woke up this morning, it was at $142, and I was pissed at myself. But it was a learning experience because I got the candles right. I read the candles right, and I saw what was coming. Now it's just putting that into action and not being afraid that a run's just going to take off while I'm out of some of the coins that I'm in. If that makes sense. So God bless each and every one of you. Take care. Be safe tonight. And continue to learn, study, get in that Japanese candlestick charting book, and listen to all the great people I've talked about. Dan from Crypto Capital Venture, UK Spread Betting, Carter Thomas from Coin Mastery. I forgot some guys, the chart guys, they're really good. Philicon, he's one of the best in terms of like day trading and stuff. His tutorials are phenomenal. Like I've joked around and said, he's a little crazy from time to time, but in terms of the technicals, the guy is great. And I'm trying to learn from day traders to help improve my overall investing and swing trading. I don't want to be a day trader by any type of means, but I do want to be a successful swing trader and investor. So I'm listening to those people, and I'm sure there's other people I forgot out, but those are the ones that I really pay attention to. God bless each and every one of you.